Hi guys, hello, how you doing? How you? I'm glowing. Look at it. Look at my cheeks. Wow, you guys. Do you know? These days, I used to look at myself in the mirror for long periods of time. I'll just maybe after brushing my teeth in the morning, I'll just be there. I'll just wash my face without my skincare brush system. I'll not be there touching my face, just looking at it, and I'll be like, "Wow, is this you, Nazo? Is this your skin?" You people can see the glow, Abi. Abi, it's not only me that is seeing this glow. If you're seeing it, let me know in the comment section because I told you people that my skincare regime is going to go to another level. You people can see it now because I know, yeah, because some of you actually leave comments talking about my skin. Yeah, if you are new here, what do you think about my skin? If you're seeing my face for the first time, maybe you like this skin. Let me do it like this. See thumbnail. Bikono. Hey, why am I just goofing around? Wait, let me be sure that this thing is focused before I start talking. See, guys, let me tell you something. You see this video? It's unplanned. It's totally unplanned. I just finished filming a very serious video and I was like, wait, Nazo, is there only one video you're filming? I'm so used to filming more than one video in a day. I can't even just film one video again and get it over it. I will look for something else to film. So this video that I'm filming now is not even inside my book of YouTube. Oh. I just decided that let me talk about another thing. Let me just think of something else. Now, do you know the idea that came to my mind? I said, let me come and compare. Let me tell you people things that still shock me when they happen to me here in the abroad that never used to happen back in the Nigeria. I'm going to give you examples of what I'm talking about. But before we do that, wait, first of all, is that what you... Are you sure you want to watch this? Is this something that you really feel like watching? Is it something you feel like you want to see? Yeah. Subscribe to my channel first of all. Just do it first of all. It's right there. Tap the subscribe button. And then, let's get on with the video. Yeah, so we are back. Okay, so I was saying that I said let me just film this video on the spur of the moment. There are things that since I moved to this country, honestly, some things never cease to amaze me. The things that happen, the way people behave, the way people relate to each other. It's not like back home where everybody is so angry, where everybody is so harsh, and you're like, why are you so harsh? Why so arch? What I do? What is the why for this? It's not like that over here. I'm going to give you some examples so that you see what I'm talking about. For example, the other day, I went to Costco when I was driving out. So there was kind of like somewhere where they were fixing road somewhere. So there was kind of a small go slow like that. So people were leaving their lanes. You know how they do in Nigeria that if you leave your lane, you will now want to come and enter in front of somebody. Then that person will not let you enter. That person will not be moving. You will not be. You see how they be moving their car bumper to bumper so that they will not give you chance to put your head. I'm so used to that thing in Nigeria. I used to follow and do it. Yeah. When people try to come and chance me when I'm driving, I don't used to allow anybody to chance me when I'm driving. I'll be following the car in front of me, bumper to bumper, not to allow. And then when I pass, I don't allow that person. I'll do to that person. But here, it's not like that. There's decorum. Everybody here is like they all have respect. So that day I was driving. As I just came, the car there that I wanted to chance just gave me space. The thing even shocked me. As in, the thing used to shock me sometimes because I'm not used to that type of treatment. And I'm like, wow, no fights, no abuse, no waka. How manage? They'll just move back and allow you to enter. It's so easy. And I'll be like, hey, that day I was like, nyabolo bani. You people will fight. You people you'll be doing bumper to bumper. I saw one video. I don't know how many of you saw that video. It was obvious that those two cars were fighting for space. The person making the video was filming from the car behind and laughing. These two cars were actually scratching each other. They were like this, doing like this, trying to overtake. And one now overtook and entered. And I was like, I'm very sure that those cars do not belong to the both of you. Because if it was for them, they will be treating that car like egg. They will never scratch it like that. Only God knows what they will go and tell their oga when they reach house, what happened to the car. Maybe they'll go and lie and say it's Danfo that scratched them. Anyway, It used to shock me when that thing happens. How people are patient with each other on the road, how they give each other space. They don't even press horn. They rarely press horn. It's once in a while that you will hear horn. You hardly hear horn in this country. Nyabolo ba 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 ba. Some even used to sing with their horn. They play music with their horn. I've seen a video where people were playing with their horn. This one press. They were playing one kind of music with their horn. I saw the video. I'm not making it up. Anyway, so that's another one. Another thing that used to shock me is the fact that when I go to store to buy something, and you see how they arranged everything neatly. If it's clothes, they will fold everything neatly. Everything will just be neat. You will now go, you will now pick up one, you will now look at it. It looks like it's too small. You will now drop it there and go. And now scatter what they did. And they will not even do anything. The store attendants might see you and it will be okay with them. After they will go and start folding it again. Somebody will now fold something. You will now go there and go and scatter it. The way they will talk to you, you will do the work of shame out of that shop. Or the way they will look at you, the way they will snap at you. How can you come and start scattering something that somebody arranged? But here, they feel like it's all right, it's okay, just check it, it's okay, it's fine. And I'm like, ooh. I can't get used to that thing. I cannot get used to it. Another one is the other day, my sister came to my place, and in front of my house on the road, there's usually, sometimes you will not find parking. So if she doesn't find parking, sometimes she will just park on the road, but there will be space for other cars to pass. Then I will now come to her in the car and be talking to her. So the other day, I went down to pick up something from the car. Do you know that as I was there talking to her, there was a car parked in front waiting to pass. There was another car from inside the apartment's garage side coming out. Do you know these people waited in their cars, waited for me to finish talking to my sister, and I collected. I had to, when I now noticed, my sister was now like, oh, is it us that these people are waiting for? I said, maybe you. I now gradually packed my things. As I was packing my things, these people were waiting. They waited. I finished packing everything. My sister now moved. They now moved. Nobody told anybody waka. Nobody pressed horn for anybody. Nobody insulted anybody. Nobody poured water on anybody. Nobody poured spit on anybody. Nobody abused each other's generation. How they do in Nigeria. Idiot. Why are you there? Is it not you that I'm waiting for? Ba, 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 ba. It did not happen like that. I came up, as I was coming upstairs, I was in shock, like, wow. I cannot get used to this type of things. Honestly, maybe eventually I'll get used to it. But now, it's still all very new and very strange to me, even though I'm almost 2 years in this country. Another one is the fact that you can go to a store and buy something and you will not like it again. As long as you have the receipt, you can go and return it. Hey, Chimo, nyavoloba anyị, gịnị ka ị na-return? You and who? You people will abuse each other tire. You will abuse yourself till you are dizzy and you will still not return it. You will still take that thing and go to your house. Here, you don't like something, or it's not your size, or it is not your child's size. You can go and return it and get a refund. Or if you want, you can exchange it. It amazes me because these things can never happen back home. Ordinary, when you go to Instagram to go and buy something from Instagram vendor, check their bio page. You will see it there. You see X, red, big X in red. No refund, no exchange, no refund, no exchange. If you like, try and tell them, please, it's like, it's not my size. It's like, I don't like it. I'm sorry for you. They will insult you. You are the one that will come and call them out on distinct vendors that they insulted you, that they refused to, to exchange your thing or refund your money. Refund or exchange is a foreign word in Nigeria. In fact, it does not exist. They don't know what it is. You people will abuse yourself, tire. But here, I cannot count how many items I have refunded. I remember telling a story in one of my vlogs, how I went to buy Duo Lash Glue. In fact, I will tell it again for the benefit of those of you that did not watch my vlog, or for the benefit of those of you that don't used to watch my video to the end. You are gonna hear this story here. So, I went to Walgreens to go and buy Duo eyelash glue. I collected the one I saw hanging there on display. I went and I paid, only for me to come back home and saw that it was empty. One of all these ndolo, all these thieves that used to go and steal from stores obviously went there and opened it while it was still hanging there and collected the glue and closed it back. And then me, I went to go and purchase empty container and then came home. The thing shocked me. When I opened it, I was like, how come? There's nothing inside this thing. And I said, okay, let me go and tell them. I did not I just went there to just tell them that people actually, maybe to alert them to the fact that maybe they did not aware that people used to come and steal things in this manner. I said, let me just go and tell them. I was prepared to buy another one, only for me to get there. And I told the guy that I bought this item and I got home and it was empty. Before I even finished talking, because my plan was to continue telling him that it's like people used to steal so that you people should be watchful and be watching. Before immediately I just said, I bought this, I went home, nothing was inside. The guy just said to me, so would you want another one? Let me replace it. I said, no, I want to buy. He said, no, I'm going to replace it. Or do you want to buy an extra one? I said, no, give me the replacement. And then he gave me the replacement. I came out from there. I was in awe. Like, you people, they will say it's a lie. Onyori thief. You are the one that commits it. How can you take something to your house and then you bought it? You did not shake it in the shop. You went home and are now coming to tell us cock and bull story that there's nothing inside. You are a thief. You are a thief. Thief is in your blood. You are the one that took it. You people will abuse yourself, Taya. But here, there is no time for that. They just told me, before I even finished talking, do you want an exchange? Let me give you another one. I said, okay, give me another one. I collect it and put in my bag. Another one that used to shock me is the fact that drivers used to respect pedestrians. You will see a car. The light has turned green. No, it's your turn to move. It's the car's turn to move. And the car is moving. And then the car now saw that there is a pedestrian crossing the road. This car will just chill and wait there for the pedestrian to finish crossing before they move. Yeah, that's how they used to do it here. It's not every country that is like that. They will abuse you. Come on, be walking fast. Hurry up, John, let me pass. They'll be pressing horn for you. It's not like that over here. Nobody is going to press horn. I say it's once in a blue moon that they used to press horn here. You will not hear that horn. They will just be walking. The other day, it was an old man walking with that walker that they used to walk. We waited. Even me, if it is back in Nigeria, I will not lie, I'll be one of them pressing on, pass fast now. But I notice that when Nigerians move abroad, they respect themselves. They blend in. Even me, I was there, perching on my steering, waiting for the man to pass. When he now passed, I now moved. So, these are the things that used to amaze me that happens in this country. Few of the things, because there are definitely another one. How did I almost forget this one? The fact that most of them don't have compound here. You just see house is there on the main road. You'll be driving past, you see somebody's front door, no compound. But that is not the point. My point is that they will deliver something to somebody, a package to somebody, and keep it in front of the door of that person's house. That package will be there. Nobody will go there and carry it. Nobody will go there and thief it. That package will be there. I cannot count how many times they've delivered package to me. And it will be there for some hours before I come out and collect that package. Nobody will touch it. Okay, well, maybe there are some areas in the abroad where they used to carry somebody's package and run away. But in this area where I live, these states where I live, they will leave it. It will be there. Your package will be there. You come out and see your package. I can't count how many times I come out. I'll see packages in front of my neighbors' doors. It will be there till when they come out and carry it. They come and keep package for you in front of the door, and you come back and meet it. Or noka. I don't even know if that will ever happen. Do you think that will ever happen? Let me know in the comment section. Do you live abroad? What are the things that used to shock you that you cannot get used to? That happen, that used to shock you? Just let us know in the comment section so that those of our family members, our colleagues, our fellow comrades, compatriots, Nigerians that are back home, that are waiting to escape so that they can know what to anticipate and look forward to the things that they will see when they come out, if they want to come out, sha. Because it's not everybody that actually wants to leave Nigeria. It's not everybody that wants to relocate. But sha, let us know your experiences in the comment section. I am bringing this video to an end right now. At least I'm happy that I've cheered up, because the video that I filmed before this very one, it upset me when I was making it. I was sad. I wasn't smiling when I was making it. I'm sure you have watched that video by now. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. Stay safe, stay blessed. We are gonna see ourselves in the next video. Bye.